Fireball value right on top of the Girl Rascals and the Royal Ghost.
Saucing out here, Buck. Work hard in the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're going to be bringing to you a Fireball Hog Rider deck. The entire premise of this deck is defending with Mega Minion and Flying Machine and then counter pushing with Hog Rider. And I actually see this deck being viable with Royal Hog Rider. Because of the Fireball bait element already existing with Flying Machine and Tombstone, I think that this deck will be really solid if you just sub out the Hog Rider with Royal Hog. As of right now, this deck is actually pretty good with Hog Rider in general, so check it out for GCs and let me know how it works for you. Alright guys, we got a game against someone from Grand Crown. We're going to be saucing out the good luck, and we're going to wait for him to make the first move. So he's actually going to go in with a Royal Ghost, and he's going to go for Spear Goblins. I'm going to go for a Hog Rider. I really want that to go towards the Tombstone, so that's why I use my Hog Rider there. Essentially using a Hog Rider on defense, making him actually spend more Elixir on defense as well, giving me log value. So we see Royal Ghost, we see Goblin Gang, and then we also see Princess. Obviously going to be bait, so he's going to have Barrel soon. I want to kill the Princess, so then I don't get any shots off, or he doesn't get any shots off, and I really want to save my Valkyrie. So imagine I drop the Valkyrie high up, right? Then I don't have anything for the barrel. So I can't drop that on top of the Princess. That's why I decided to drop the Flying Machine. I really want to drop Tombstone here because I think the Tombstone Skeletons will do a really good job distracting the Inferno Dragon. So as soon as that targets onto the Tombstone, then I'm going to go in for Ice Spear, and I'm also going to go for a Mega Minion. Unfortunately, the Ice Spear did not freeze the Inferno Dragon. And then I think we're having to do the exact same play as I did last time. Let's go, guys. We're swerving out here. That Hog Rider defensive maneuver with those low tombstones is obviously OP. And then I don't have anything because I really did a potato maneuver. Actually, never mind the tombstone yet again. You guys can't deny that tombstone was the best thing you've ever seen in Clash Royale. Should have dropped it up higher. It's okay, though. Got so much utility out of that thing. Alright, we're dropping another lower tombstone because I just don't want to mess around with it for a dragon. Could end up biting me in the butt when he ends up going in. So what does he have for a spell to end up killing the Royal Ghost? I'm going to drop Ice Spirit yet again. Got to make sure that the Inferno Dragon dies this time to it. Now I'm going to go for a Hog Rider right in front of the Flying Machine. Ceiling Fan, give me some more damage on top of the tower, please. Sir. So I think that we're going to hit the Girl Rascal here. Oh, he's totally about giving me value. Oh my gosh, guys, the value. It's unprecedented. It's absurd. That Valkyrie. Dude, Valkyrie against bait. It's the best feeling ever. Undeniable. So I'm just going to go for another Valkyrie. Finish off everything right quick. Come on, Mega Minion. No. The princesses, they don't die, man. They're ever present. They're omnipresent. They're always out here. Wait, are we going to be able to hit the princess with the log, please? Nope. That was a nice thought, but it didn't actually transpire. Princess is going to die here, though. And then I get another really nice Valkyrie off, I think. No, not the nicest Valkyrie. I tried to make sure that his other units didn't get on top of me. He keeps spamming, man. He has absolutely no chill. I guess all bait players are the same, you know? That stereotype of bait players just like spamming you at the river. It always holds true, I guess. Fireball value. Let's go. Where's your princess at, man? As soon as the Mega Minion dies, he might drop it, so I'm going to go in for a Tombstone. He had Princess in cycle. He didn't drop it at the river, though. I really thought he would have the tendency to do that since he's just like all about that spam life. I'm going to go Valk in the back. See what he wants to do about it. Ice Spirit. That's really far back, so I'm going to adjust my Goblin Barrel accordingly. I'm also going to go for Flying Machine to finish off the Princess. Oh, he gave me Fireball value, guys. Oh, he gave me more Fireball value. Let's go. Obviously, that was a prediction. Predictions, Kappa. Alright, what do we want to do here? Another Tombstone? Valk is so busted, dude. It's crazy, like, how much value I'm getting out of it. Kind of want a pre-log. No, I'm going to let those Spear Goblins die, then I go in for Hog Rider. Flying Machine did a really nice job. Fireball value right on top of the Girl Rascals and the Royal Ghost. Still didn't get a hit. The memes are ever present, aren't they? I think the princess walks up, maybe? No, that would have been nice. Nice things like that don't happen to us. Always drop your Ice Spirit first. Should have let the Valk tank. I don't know what I'm doing here. I would have actually gotten 2 Hog Rider hits and I would have won the game. But I just need to go in for a Fireball log and then I win the game. So there's that. Obviously, you don't go in for the log before you go in for the Fireball, because I still need to defend against Barrel. He knows this. Really, like, far off to the side. You know what? Screw it, dude. I'm really not about the life of just wasting. You're also going to give me log value, so I'm allowed to do it, and then I go for the Fireball. Fireball is 201. He is at 143 HP. That's not going to cut it, boys. Let's go. GG, well played, man. We actually stole his Grand Crown right on top of his head. Snagged it. Easy. All right, we got a game in Smatic. I'm going to be dropping a Tombstone right on defense. I really dislike going for a Hog Rider because they could go in for like Bridge Spam right on top of your Hog Rider and then have a huge counter push. They could be dropping stuff at the river at the same time that you drop your Hog Rider at the start. So I really dislike going for Hog at the start. Also, he could go for Golem same lane and you would obviously want to go opposite lane. So I'm just never about the life of dropping my win condition at the very start of the game if it's like a Hog Rider or a Giant like at the river. So I'm going to go for Mega Minion. He's actually going to have Expo. Was not expecting that at all, but I'm going to go for a Fireball. Hopefully that our Mega Minion stays alive. So that Ice Wizard is really putting in some work against us, unfortunately. It's obviously going to have NATO since he has Ice Wizard. So if he has Tesla plus Ice Wizard NATO, then I think we might be in some issues. But if he doesn't just have that, then we might be fine. But regardless, we don't have an Ice Golem to block with our Hog Rider. So this deck, the premise of this deck and why this deck works so often is because no one really runs NATO anymore. Like NATO is a pretty bad card unless you're playing 2v2. So to see people running NATO, it's kind of rare, right? So you don't need Ice Golem to tank for your Hog Rider. Trying to make sure that we can win that. I might go in for a Fireball. Just for cycling purposes. Actually going to hit the Ice Golem as well. That was dirty, man. I believe the Ice Wizard dies here, right? Especially if I go in for an Ice Spirit. I don't want to go for a Hog Rider because I knew that he's going to drop Mega Minion right on top. And then he would just NATO, right? Because the Mega Minion kills the Flying Machine and then he would be able to NATO the Hog Rider right to the King Tower. Can't give him value like that. So obviously he's not going to actually have like Fireball. He's going to have Rocket with this, so... Yeah, so there's the NATO that I thought. Very aggressive play. Sure, you're going to get more damage, but what are you going to do on the right-hand side when I go in for a Valkyrie plus Hog Rider? I think you might lose your tower, and if it's a 1-0 scenario or a 1-1 scenario, then I think that we have a huge inherent advantage. Because you have Expo, we can just drop units right on top. So we know that he has a predilection to go in for like Expos as soon as he sees my tank in the back, so I really just don't want to go in for a Valkyrie yet. Yeah, that was a bad play by me. Like, that was a really bad play. I didn't think he was going to drop Mega Minion capriciously like that. I didn't think that he would do it because it's such a bad play. If you drop a Mega Minion right there, then guess what I do? All I have to do is literally just drop my Mega Minion off to the side, and then your Mega Minion wanders, my tower shoots it, and then I don't even have to drop a Fly Machine. So I guess he was just really, really, like, in a bad situation because I could Fireball log the right-hand lane, so he had to get aggressive. I was really surprised by that Mega Minion. Good game and well played, bro. Alright, I'm dropping Ice Spear right at the river. He's going to go in for a... Oh, man. He goes in for a Tombstone. So most likely going to be a Lava Loon. Can bypass that. Oh, he's going to have Spear Goblin. It's not going to be Lava Loon anymore. This is going to be Graveyard. Fireball value, though. Let's go. Hitting everything. Well, everything that we possibly could. Electrify with all caps. Where did Electrify go? I haven't seen him forever. Alright, so this is going to be Graveyard. I already said that. Most likely, yeah, it's going to be Ice Golem, Mega Minion. If he goes in for a Graveyard, we do have Valk. Because we don't have Poison, we actually have to utilize our Valkyrie a lot. So, I think he's probably going to go in with the Graveyard here since he has Mega Minion stockpiling up a push. Mega Minion should die to the Flying Machine, right? It's going to go for a Poison. Okay, so that's an endeavor that we're going to lose our Flying Machine in. Wait for the Hog Rider across the river, going for a log. Fireball the Rascals that he's about to drop. Doesn't drop Rascals, okay. I have to wait for like one of them to lock on, then I can drop Ice Spirit. Okay, so what are you going to do here, man? We know you got the moves. We know that you have Graveyard. Are you going to go in? Or are you waiting until double elixir? What is the plan, bro? Alright, we're going to go for a Valk. I'm going to go for a Hog Rider. See if we can push the Valkyrie. Oh, the Valkyrie's tanking up everything like a true Sir. Well, she's not a true Sir, but you know what I mean. Alright, we're going to log in. And what do I want to do? I want to go for Flying Machine, yeah. What are we going to do here, guys? I'm really not able to break through. I feel like I should have been able to break through. I have to wait for him to push. Yeah, so he's going in for the graveyards now. He started to do it. He started to get adventurous in life. Mega Minion dies. I had to go in for the Valk. Can't soak up too many hits. Since he doesn't have Fireball, I have no reason to, like, not go in for this. Neither of the skeletons dead. Goodbye now. Hog Rider's at least getting one hit. Maybe two. Maybe two. No, I got too lucky. I got too adventurous. I was like, definitely two, right? Didn't happen. I think the Tombstone was bad. Flying Machine was going to die anyway. Did he go in for a poison? I can go for another offensive Flying Machine here. I think I'd rather do that instead of going for a Hog Rider first, so then I can get back to it before another Hog. Oh, he done me. Oh, he did me dirty, man. That log messed up the Hog Rider timing, so he was able to get a lot more value there. So you're really trying to win this battle at the river? You're not winning the battle at the river, and when you lose the battle at the river with Graveyard, you can't go in for a Graveyard. That means that I'm able to apply some aggression. In fact, I'm going to go in for a log. The big log of Justice, coupled with that Mega Minion, might just spiral this game downwards for him, and we won the game. So win the battle at the river, apply aggression, and then you win against Graveyard. GG, man. And that was like deep into a GC, so that was pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go for Ice Spear right at the river. Always the best play to start off the game, and then I'm going to go in for a Tombstone passively, because I really just don't like going in for units in the back when I don't have to. Rather just going for an Ice Spear at the river, because it's a very low elixir investment. He's going to pump up, and he's going to have Mega Minion, so after we see Pump and Mega Minion, it's definitely going to be a tank deck. Most likely it will be Golem, because very few decks run Elixir Collector and then also Giant, but sometimes they do. It's just not the best. And I really don't want to go in for a Fireball right on top. I'd rather just like try to make a pretty significant push here. You can't really do both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You really want to make sure that you either apply aggression or you Fireball the Collector. And he goes in for Lightning, and then he also does that. So now I'm going to Fireball the Collector because he overcommitted. So you really want to make sure that you're just on par with him Elixir at all points. So what else is he going to do? He's going to be pretty close to back to a Collector. So I really dislike the idea of going in for a Tombstone or anything, because he could Collector up, but he actually goes in for a Golem. So now I'm going to go in for a Tombstone. I'm going to try to cycle back to another Tombstone as well. I don't know if it's possible or not. I don't think it is, actually. Regardless, I'm still going for a Tombstone. Then I'm going to go in for a Hog Rider. Can also go for a Mega Minion, just apply more aggression and kill his Mega Minion. He might Lightning here. We're making sure that he has to drop as many units as possible. I'm also going to go for a Flying Machine off to the side, so then he's not able to get some really nice Lightning value. He's not able to hit both here. I'm also going to go for an Ice Spirit. So that was a bad Ice Spirit. I was really hoping that would kill the Baby Dragon, and not the Bats. I don't really care too much about the Bats on that side. It's okay, though. He still has to respond to that Flying Machine. He still has to respond to the Ceiling Fan. It's waving its flag in the sky, man. Drops Goblins, okay. I'm going to go for Valkyrie. Then I'm going to go in for a Hog Rider. I didn't want to drop it in the back and then have him drop Golem, so this is going to be pretty good. Oh, he's going to have NATO, and then he... Yeah, so that was unfortunate. Well played by him. Early Tombstone yet again, and then I'm going to go in for Flying Machine. I assume he's going to drop Golem relatively soon. I actually did a lot of damage there. Dang, man. Ice Spear on top of the Bats, maybe? And then also Fireball on top of the Mega Minion, hopefully. Nice. So if that Mega Minion did not walk up, I would have looked like an asshat, but I timed that really well. I'm also going for another Hog Rider because we still have the Valkyrie alive. He might go in for a NATO. He definitely will go in for a NATO, but we're going to get at least one hit here. Early Tombstones as per usual, so I can cycle back to another one. They cycle the Lightning like really early, so I'm going to try to go and cycle a Mega Minion first. And then go in for a high Valkyrie here. He might go for a lightning, but I'm trying to cycle like multiple tombstones, as I said before. It's usually the best play. It's not giving me fireball value just yet. I really want it. I want it bad, man. Otherwise, I'm just about the life of just cycling so many tombstones. Going for the fireball, as I said before, really, really good against all the air units that he clumps up. Since we're down, we can't go in for a Hog Rider into that. It would just be a losing play. Cycling my Fly Machine. I don't want to cycle Mega Minion just yet. I want to drop it right on top of the Baby Dragon. So that was a bad play. I need to drop a lower Tombstone last, a little bit better to drop that. Mega Minion right on top of the Baby Dragon. Everything, just about everything dies. Ceiling Fan's got to stay alive though. Ceiling Fan, you can't leave me. You're not allowed to go to tennis on me, man. You got to be out here. I can't make a play. I guess I can fireball that. Kind of risky doing so. Dropping a Tombstone far away. Never land. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. He thought that I would drop a Tombstone in a predictable spot. Just caught him off guard there. Caught him with his pants down. I'm going to go for a Mega Minion right on top of the Baby Dragon. Make that disintegrate. And Valkyrie, yes, let's go. Here we go. This is our play. This is our time. This is our calling. And he go for a Hog Rider and then Fireball. He's definitely going to Lightning this, though. But we're getting chip damage with the Fireball. If he doesn't Fireball... Okay. Well, if he doesn't Lightning, then we definitely break through. The Valkyrie is going to shred his Goblins, and we're going to catch the W. Let's go, man. Very, very close game. Had to play exceptionally patient, but we ended up walking away with the W. Oh, Poison actually does exactly that. He just needs to do it before 8 seconds, and then he wins. That's a really rough way to lose. Oh, he doesn't have it. He needs the Poison plus log. If he doesn't log, he draws this. He actually draws this. That's hilarious. Oh, what a bad game. You guys thought I would lose that. I managed to draw that I was about to lose, but I didn't lose.